Hey gang, so for today's video I thought I would sit outside where the lighting is a bit better, and now I've got a better microphone and you probably can't hear all the tractors as badly. I'm going to sharpen today my wife's Delica. This is the super gold steel Delica, laminated, but that doesn't really matter. We're going to be sharpening the super gold edge using the Sharpen Kuromaku stones. So I have the blue 320, and then we'll be moving to the orange 1000, and then we'll be moving to the wine colored, as they call it, or the pink 5000 stone, and then a bit of a strop. So the knife right now is quite dull. It's not been artificially blunted or anything like that. It's got an edge on it still, but it's definitely nothing crazy. I'll show you some close-ups of it perhaps. It's got a bit of tarnishing on the edge, definitely needs a bit of a cleanup. So I'm going to go through the full series rather than just starting at the 1000. And yeah, just should be a nice little quick video. I'll show the sharpening, but I'll skip through it a little bit. No one wants to watch a 20-minute sharpening video every day, so we'll keep it nice and brief, and we'll revisit at the end and see how it's performing. So stay with me. Alrighty, so these Sharpens are splash and go stones. So let's splash and go. I see SG2 as like an S30V class stainless steel. It's got a little bit less vanadium in it, a little bit more chromium, but it's a fairly similar steel to work with. It takes a stone and a polish really easily. I've always enjoyed using and sharpening it. Folk can even make some small knives in it, but generally it's going to be your mid-priced stainless Japanese kitchen knives. You're going to see this a lot in. So it's going to be above VG10 on the cost scale, but it's going to be a little bit below like your Rex 45s / HAP 40s and your ZDP 189s and the higher end Damascuses and things like that. So I became more comfortable with this type of sharpening the more I did practice the lift. So when to lift the handle to let the belly and the tip fully contact the stone. I find it's just a matter of practice and muscle memory, using the Sharpie trick to help. But yeah, and every lift is going to be a little bit different depending on how big the belly is, how drastic everything is. A pretty graduating belly like this Delica is not too bad, and you have to lift it less than you might think. But then some curvier knives you need to lift more than you might think. And that is the practice, and that is what the hardest part of this kind of sharpening has been for me, learning that. Alrighty, so the 5000 stone, very smooth. Doesn't really give a great deal of feedback. So we're going to definitely color in the edge with the Sharpie just to make sure that I'm doing it right. I've done minimal convexing at this stage, so I'm pretty happy with my angles. Pretty happy with my techniques getting a bit better. So yeah, let's color in that edge and we'll see what sort of finish I can get on this stone here. Now I've got an 8000 Sharpen glass coming soon, so that'll be fun just to get a high level of polish. And then there's always, these go up to about 12,000 or 16,000 I believe, so we will see how far I go. It's getting pretty much all of it there, just need to focus a little bit down towards the heel. Ooh. Well, it's added some shine to it for sure. Very nice. Alright, Super Gold 2, you look shiny, but are you sharp? Very sharp. Pretty nice indeed. I still have a ways to go, I think. I think I can definitely improve still to me, this is probably the best result I've had so far in terms of both getting the shine and a nice feeling edge. But yep, certainly going to improve both my practice and also add a couple of stones in between these just to hopefully hone that in a little bit more. But really, I think I could feel a couple of snafus that I had during that. I hiccuped on the stone once. I can sort of see a couple of little like scuffs on the stone. I haven't changed the level of it, but I can see like just coloration wise where I sort of leant forward a couple of times by accident, but I managed to obviously just clean that out as I kept sort of going through. So pretty happy with that. I didn't even strop it yet, so that's that's how it is, just straight off the stones, which is pretty good indeed, really. Like it could still have, probably doesn't, but it could still have a little bit of micro bearing on it. So maybe we'll just do a little bit of this. I think that did have a little bit of a burr on it still. You could just see like a little line on the strop where it kind of, when I placed the blade pretty flat to the strop, it sort of left a little line down there. Interesting. I'm excited. I feel like it's going to cut better now. Could just be all in my head, but I feel like that was, it's retaining less paper on the edge as well. I feel like that really tidied up a few spots on that blade that probably needed it just a little bit. Anyway, good result. Happy with that. Happy with my sharpening progress.